Hi friends, welcome to your weekly lesson description video. You guys have been working so hard these last few weeks to research famous women in the war, a famous figure, and to plan out your script. So now we're finally at the point where you're actually going to write the script. As always, your goal is to finish this by Thursday, and then Friday is your catch-up day. So also, as usual, you can see the kind of the directions on It's Learning, but you really want to hop over to Google Classroom. So you will be able to see this on It's Learning, but if you hop over to Google Classrooms, in the classwork section, it will give you all of the information. Obviously, mine looks a little bit different because I'm the teacher. So over the last few weeks, you've researched a famous woman. You're definitely going to want to be able to use your conversation research and planning. Dang it, found a mistake. There we go. You have these 6 questions that you have answered on your planning sheet. So this week, you're going to pull all of that together to write a script of a conversation. So in order to receive full credit, you have to obviously show that you have a thorough understanding of both your people, the 2 people that you've chosen, and the war itself. Use higher level thinking and a real world connection. Now, I don't think a real world connection would be all that difficult, but making sure that you're including basically something that's happening in history. Higher level thinking just means that, it's not super basic, that you're really digging into what these 2 individuals might be saying and feeling during this conversation that they're having and during that particular time in history. To include humor, multiple perspectives, so you're kind of showing like multiple sides of a situation, and emotion. And then obviously the 6 elements that you worked on last week need to be integrated into the conversation. And I think we've done something like this before. I think it was the Amelia Earhart script, which you guys did such a great job with if you chose that particular activity. So it has to be integrated. So you can't just say, hey, what do we have in common, FDR? Oh, well, we're both American citizens. So that's a terrible example for 2 reasons. Number one, it's not integrating the what do they have in common. And number 2, the fact that they're both American, that's pretty basic, right? Even a kindergartner could probably figure that one out. So that's where it comes in with the higher level thinking. So your script is written and turned in on Google Classrooms using the below template, which is right here. So it's going to make a copy for you, just like we've been doing in the past. And just so you know where we're going, next week will be our final week for this project. You are going to find a way to present your script. And I'm going to give you a lot more ideas, but you can go ahead and kind of start thinking about it. So iMovie, storyboard that, etc. Now, I know some of you might want to get a jump on things, but I would really prefer that you turn in your script and let me score it. Because if you have to make changes and you already do your presentation, then you're going to have to change 2 things. Make sure that you check out the rubric, because that'll show you exactly what you need to do to get full credit, but I detailed it I kind of gave you the basics of how you can get full credit in the directions. So obviously 4 is full credit. So is your content accurate? For the depth of knowledge, does it reflect a thorough understanding of your topic, the content, and the dialogue? Take the concept to a higher level than basic knowledge, and including a real world application. Does it include all of the required elements, which again are listed right here? Those are the 6 things. And then finally, and some of this applies to the script and some of this applies to the presentation that you'll do next week, but when it's presented, does it include 2 or more of the following elements? So humor, multiple perspectives, emotion, visuals. So you may decide next week that you are able to film and kind of incorporate props and voices, but don't get worried because you need 2 of these, okay, in order to get full credit. So I really cannot wait to read your scripts. I think you guys are going to do a fabulous job. When you click on the page for the assignment, it gives you the same information all over again. And so you'll just write your script down here. So it'd be like, Miss Bates, hi friends, and Miss Wellington, I miss you. Okay, apparently I've forgotten that type. But you get the gist of it, right? Awesome job, friends. I cannot wait to see what you're doing. Don't forget to turn it in when you are finished. Have a great week.